everyone. We're about to get started with some Saturday NBA action brought to you by 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. Looking now at some numbers for Luka Doncic.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Now Golden State's starting 5. Horford is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Kuminga and Richard. And for Los Angeles, in the forward positions, James and Hachimura. Doncic out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Ayton in at center. And Greg, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
Curry can't get it to go. Smart with the ball. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Curry, wide open, buries the long-range jumper.
That is...
The sharpest weapon in Curry's arsenal. Most times you assume any three-point shot he gets up is going in.
Here's Doncic. Ayton trying to break free. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that. Literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You gladly take those. Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's LeBron. It's rebounded by Kuminga. At over 40 years old, Richard, the way LeBron James is still able to impact the game is absolutely incredible.
And just for context, through NBA history...
Oh, my goodness, the slam!
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Outside, Kuminga. Left side, Horford. Goes back up. And the dunk by Horford.
Bring in the heat. Horford goes for the rim with real intensity.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Doncic. Al Horford with the rebound. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Steps back. Here's Richard. Curry against Smart. Launches it. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Here's Doncic. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Curry kicks to Horford. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Lakers leading. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with Steph. It's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Kicks it out to LeBron. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletic.
Curry attacking. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
Doncic passes to Ayton. And he makes that one.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the Lakers have been looking for a consistent presence in center, and in DeAndre Ayton, they've acquired a walking double-double and a capable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in LA, I'm told. This pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, John, thanks for the update. Smart kicks to Hachimura. Back to Smart. The putback. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Just a strong sequence there from DeAndre Ayton.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trailed by 1. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, they played a very smart and physical game, creating a lot of calls that often went their way.
Out to Doncic. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Curry looking around. Horford sets a screen for Curry. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 10.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Horford from outside. Rebounded by Smart. The Lakers trail. Kicks it out to James. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here is Los Angeles now. Pass to LaRavia. The shot by Kleber, wide open. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving it.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Los Angeles on top, up by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Gabe Vincent is out there with Austin Reed. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's LeBron James. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. That's the Laker 5. There's Green with the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. James jackhammers it down.
Roll back that clock, LeBron, the king, still reigns.
All right, fans, here come your Lakers heroes.
with some changes. Quinton Post is checked in for Draymond Green. Horford comes in for Butler. And Curry subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. There's the steal. Here's Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
His teammates are going to love seeing that hustle up the court from Buddy Hield. And that offensive energy, it's contagious.
Hayes finds LaRavia. Now Vincent. Good on the three-point shot. Vincent's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Well, Gabe Vincent is a combo guard, RJ, who provides stability at both ends of the floor.
Gabe's a smart player. He's comfortable playing on or off the ball. And he's a tough defender who can guard at the point of attack. Guys, we've never seen a player like Steph Curry. Yes, his shooting is insane, but to me, it's the gravity that he draws. The entire defense is focused on him at all times.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. Beautiful stroke from Curry on the 3.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Here's Reeves. Post covering Vincent. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Moody. His three-pointer's off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
To the middle. Here's Post. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Hield against James. A putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Warriors trail by 5. There's Curry. And it's Golden State with another.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
James, the pass to LaRavia. On the wing, Reed. Back to LaRavia. Off target from three-point range. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Right wing. Here's Moody. Takes it inside. The rebound by James. Lakers leading by 3. Reeves outside. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But the offensive player basically initiates all the contact. We could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. Marcus Smart's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Doncic is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Ayton kicks to Doncic. 5 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Taking high percentage shots has been this group's specialty. On your screen now are this month's field goal percentage leaders. DeAndre Ayton is number 1.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Then for the Warriors, Al Horford checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Brandon Podziemski. Doncic against Curry. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Horford with the screen on Doncic. Curry dishes to Horford, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. James checked in for the Lakers. Los Angeles on D. Pass to Horford. Here's Richard. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Doncic from the arc. Al Horford with the rebound. Outside Curry. Now here's Moody. Offline with his 3. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The 3 for Doncic. Buried from outside. And I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And
the previous play is under review.
Signaling they are going to review the tape.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Got it off in. The replay leaving little doubt.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The Warriors, 31. And please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Come on.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And looking at the Trailblazers matchup, they've had the better season, but this game feels close.
More than a few analysts have predicted an upset here. I'm going the other way. I think they take care of business. Well, as we check out the results of the first half for the Lakers, it's been neck and neck.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
Who needs 3-pointers anyway?
Kenny did.
So thank you, Ernie.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Curry has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Stephen Curry. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Horford and Richard. And that one's good, Ayton.
There you go, Ayton rising and firing with confidence.
Here's Butler. Well, Richard, you had an interesting view of the start of the Warriors dynasty.
Yeah, I was very, very blessed to be a part of that Steph, Clay, and Draymond's first playoff run back in 2013. Matter of fact, some of the Warrior fans are still mad at me for some missed free throws. But I was 90 years old. Let it go.
And it's Doncic missing. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Butler. Kuminga up top. Nothing on the board. Outside Curry. 4 on the shot clock. A three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles leading by 4. Doncic kicks to LeBron. From outside the arc, the Warriors pull it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Horford. Rebound the Lakers. Smart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Smart. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
And here is Curry. Horford sets a screen for Curry. Back to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Aggressive finish. You can see Kuminga is very confident in his athleticism in these spaces.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 12. Hachimura setting the pick for Doncic. And here's James outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. LeBron's got 9.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And a moment here now to see the numbers for LeBron James. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging about 16 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Austin Reeves is checked in for Smart. The Warriors also with a sub. Richards is checked in. Podziemski's shot is good.
One of the better defenders this game has ever seen. Green with great anticipation, then turning defense into offense.
Here's James. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, LeBron. Well, LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And that one's good. Doncic.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Podziemski's shot is good.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded close. Reeves right side. Pass to Doncic. The kick out to LeBron. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. A look at the Lakers. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the 3rd best record in the conference. And, of course, the Warriors, 5 games behind.
And I think for the Warriors, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
Reeves can't hit.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
And it's Podziemski in the corner. Back to Green. Pass to Podziemski for the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Los Angeles leading by 4. Kleber, the pass to Doncic. Now Reeves. Fires for 3. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Curry from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
To the wing right side. Pass to Green. Stolen by Reeves. Here's LaRavia. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Alton Connect, he's checked in for the Lakers. Gabe Vincent comes in for Luka Doncic. And Golden State also making a change. Spencer's checked in. Pass to Hayes. Reeves outside. Now Connect. They swipe it. Got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Warriors ahead, up 2. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Out of the sideline we go for a report on Al Horford. Allie, how is he?
Hi guys, the head athletic trainer for the Warriors provided some info for us. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. As we get into the season, injuries becoming more common. In this case, he's been given the green light to keep playing. He'll just have to be more careful moving forward. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
It's unfortunate but true. If you play with passion, there's sometimes pain that comes along with it. We wish him the best.
Reeves in at shooting guard. James is the small forward. Maxi Kleber is out there, Jackson Hayes. And it's Vincent in at the point. That's the Laker 5. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
James misses. The Warriors leading. Driving to the basket. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Such a slept-on attribute of his. Draymond can handle the rock.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Buddy Hield. And that one misses. And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them. And I like how James commits to the drive and goes all out to get where he wants to.
James against Curry. And it's denied. And so the ball out of bounds. Reeves touched it last. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And again, it's the Warriors missing. James in the post, defended by Butler.
That is a hard-won rebound, a man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
And it's Podziemski in the corner. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Podziemski's got 15 points in just the second half. Here's James, and James throws it down.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Curry dishes to Butler. Curry against James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Richard, be honest. Did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Podziemski, he's checked in for Stephen Curry.
I like this wrinkle. Put LeBron off the ball and then make a play for him.
Going inside, cleared away by Ayton.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Oh, the dunk!
How many times have we seen LeBron hit a huge bucket in his career? I don't know. I've lost count, but that was beautiful to watch.
Hachimura against Butler. Here's Kuminga. Foot shot away.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Nice move. Oh, an easy two from Doncic.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Off the glass.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
James absorbing hits on the clock.
Sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
Stephen Curry, who's checked in for the Warriors.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Curry. Now Butler shoots the three. Here's Curry. Now Horford. Doncic there for the rebound. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 14-6 run. Smart outside. James looking it over. Now Ayton. Does not go. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Jackson Davis is checked in. Curry, it's him.
No, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now Ayton.
Defense had no good answer for Ayton there, so they come at the big man and foul.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
Third team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of two is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. James up top, guarded by Curry. It's stolen by Kuminga. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. 17 seconds left in the game. It drops!
Once again, Curry, this man has made a living out of big shots like this one.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Outside Curry. Butler. That's in there.
And I've
been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Jimmy, what an impressive come-from-behind victory. What was the key?
We was getting stops. They missed a lot of shots, though. But we challenged them, and that's what we talked about at halftime and before the game. Make them take tough, contested threes.
Congrats on the win.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.